Now we've got Lisa Miller from Baddeley Green Hedgehog Rescue with us. How are you, Lisa? You okay?
Hi, I'm good, thanks, Stuart. Thanks for having me on.
Now, listeners will know that we've had you on regular talking about the welfare of hedgehogs.
Yeah, that's it.
And you've got a special message for anyone that's thinking or starting to do the garden, haven't you?
Yeah, so we've got spring round the corner. Everyone's raring to get out in the gardens and they get cutting back, and inevitably the strimmer's going to make an appearance. It's going to be up and down the grass verges all over the county, as well as people in the garden. So the main thing I want to come on and chat to you about really today is just before you even start getting stuck in with that strimmer, to check for your hedgehogs and all small mammals, really. You know, it's not just hedgehogs, but all small mammals. None of them deserve a nasty injury and death. Going through the long grass with a long stick, giving it a good whack, making plenty of noise and listening for any hissing, any shuffling before you get stuck in. It's a short and sweet little thing to do, but the numbers that we had out from the rescue for last year were really shocking in relation to strimmer injuries. We had all up 55 hedgehogs were admitted. 10 of that 55 survived. We ended up with £7,000 in vet bills just for those 10. All of them have ended up being long-term disabled, and only 5 of those, so 50% of the 10, have got a chance of returning to the wild this year. So the numbers are dismal from strimmer injury. You can only imagine the sorts of wounds they've come in with, the suffering as well, because not necessarily they're always picked up straight after the injury. They can be picked up by members of the public, especially if it's been on a grass verge from councils doing their maintenance. So they can be really, really nasty wounds. So yeah, we're thinking long term as well. We've got some of the individuals who've got to stay with us until they die, really, because they can't be released back out in the wild. So we have to seek out enclosed gardens for them because they're not well enough to hibernate each year. We have to think of a long-term plan for them, so they have to be brought back indoors over winter. So the care that goes into them is really massive. The expense is massive, but the number one thing is the suffering is unimaginable. So just a small check before you get stuck into that long grass will pay dividends. It really will.
Why do you think the numbers are going up from these type of injuries?
We're not sure. We're really not sure. We've tried to figure it out ourselves. We're not sure if people have just been more aware and noticed the hedgehog out in the day and they've been like, oh, the poor thing, I'm going to look at it and help. We're not sure if that's the case because we've done quite a lot last year with spreading the news about watching for strimmers and being careful with them, etc. But the numbers have really shot. They doubled actually for last year. So I'm not sure what it is.
Well, this is what I was thinking. Is it because the word is getting out? Because you know that we did a lot on Congleton Radio last year, talking about this, and we used all the social media, Congleton News and Views, Cheshire Together, and all that, pushing this message. So maybe it is people are noticing more, whereas before they would have just left them hedgehogs to die.
So, and we've had a record year of admissions as well. We've had just over 600 admissions to the rescue this year alone, which is another record year. We've gone up another 200 hedgehog admissions in the space of 12 months. So it's been a really busy year. So, you know, I imagine it's got to be because the public have just got that bit more awareness now.
So if they've got that bit more awareness, hopefully they will be checking.
Absolutely. Yeah. 2 minutes of your time. Have a scurry around in the long grass, a big stick, make a lot of noise, listening for hissing, shuffling, anything like that. And also, don't get stuck in too soon. You know, you don't need to be getting out there now. It's everywhere's freezing. Let nature rest. Let everything hibernate and have a sleep. It's when it just becomes a little bit milder, usually around March, April. And Easter is a big turning point, actually, because that gets everybody out and everybody. That's when we had a massive increase in admissions over the Easter break last year. But yeah, just have a bit of mindfulness. Just think about, they could well be sat, filled up, having hibernated all these months. Last thing you want to do is end up wounding them, and ultimately the death rate from it is really, really high.
Now, Baddeley Green Hedgehog Rescue does amazing work, and it's got amazing volunteers like yourself, but it still needs money to keep going. Like you said, 7,000 spent on hedgehog vet bills. Yeah,
we do, and we've had so much support from Congleton. I can't tell you. When we've done stalls, we've done multiple stalls across the year, and we've had amazing support. So I just want to thank everybody for all the support and all your coverage as well, Stuart. It's invaluable. It really is.
It's our pleasure to do that. But if somebody wants to donate, where can they go? Or if they want to see the work that you do and help you?
Got a website now. So you only have to Google Baddeley Green Hedgehog Rescue, and we've got our own website. It's a direct. You can either do a bank transfer or a PayPal transfer to donate. Or, like I say, whenever we're in and around Congleton, we're normally on the makers markets now and again, and we're always at the Christmas light switch on. People come and donate money into our boxes. They're amazing. So anyway, whichever suits you. Or we do accept donations of food as well, chicken flavour cat biscuits or chicken flavour cat meat. Anyone who's got some surplus or they just want to donate a little bit, it's all very welcome. And we've got drop-off points in Congleton as well.
Well, thanks a lot for coming on today and talking to us, Lisa, and carry on the amazing work.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.